to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Miller, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see Brooklyn facing Cleveland.
Let's hope we can win.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Chris Paul is out there with Harden. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And there's Carter. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forward position.
Dirk Nowitzki, yeah. Okay, now we're good.
That's an efficient start for them offensively, working it inside for the easy 2 points.
Yeah, Clark, I think they can really attack this club in the paint. That's where they can win this game if they dominate.
Man, I'm just so mad. You don't have no idea. Kevin Love has to show his A game today.
Defender, giving up so much size, there's no way he's going to get a hand on it.
He's trying to rob it.
And Vince Carter with the slam.
Yeah, he put himself in great position to finish that break off, guys.
LeBron James.
Yep, right.
Bang!
And that one's good, James.
It's a 1.8.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
Oh, it's shoot.
Plumlee with the block. Throws it up high.
Boom!
And the dunk by James.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up Clark. That beautiful alley-oop dunk.
And it was nice. Just a gorgeous assist.
Then Felton for two.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
The shot by Varejao, wide open. Finds the bottom of the bucket from 13 feet out.
Could be the first of many mid-range jump shots we see from him today.
Cleveland on defense. It's a 3-point game.
No!
The drive-by ball.
Better
That's good.
defense.
Well, they just gave him 2 points. Defensively, you're going to have to tighten things up here. That's not a good sign.
Oh.
Felton can't get it to go.
Right.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Harden with it. And it's Harden picking him up. That drops. Harden's got his first basket.
That's a pretty good finish to a very shaky offensive possession.
And they go to the intentional foul.
I have no idea why he was fouling there.
And even the foul, I mean, you can't be wrapping guys up like that. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. That's a meaningless play.
Nice work to get inside and draw the foul.
Yeah, it's obvious. The defense not going to allow many easy layups. They're going to make you earn it from the line.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Harden kicks to Felton. On the wing, James. Lays it up and banks it in. James has got 7 points. Now Varejao inside. Plumlee with the steal. There's the lob to the hoop. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
Stupendous. I love that word. Save that one. The word and the jam. I want to see it again.
Just beautiful. You can't top that. I love the alley-oop play. So much fun to watch.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Carter. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
A nice play to get a hand on that pass and tip it out of bounds.
I tell you what, guys, if he gets there a fraction earlier, that's a steal.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Longley's checked in for Miles Plumlee. Johnson comes in for James. J.R. Smith's checked in for James Harden. And Levine subbed in for Raymond Felton. Clark, a lot of give and take between these sides early.
Kevin, how about 6 lead changes in this half already?
Yeah, good one here, guys. This is going to be fun to watch. 2 evenly matched teams, both teams playing hard.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Joseph, he's checked in for Cleveland. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third. Brooklyn trails by 4. Here's Teague. And there's the rejection. And he's going up for the alley-oop. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And the lead just grows on that ridiculous offensive sequence.
You know, Clark, that dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Yeah, that just added more to it.
Yeah, what a beautiful connection on that play.
Levine. And that one is hammered home.
I'm sensing, guys, this game really starting to swing their way.
To me, it seems like they're taking charge as their lead gets more and more comfortable.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, you know, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting the stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
Brooklyn trails by 8. Teague inside the line. Green dishes to Ross. Kicks it to Lamb. Poked loose. Feeds it to Ross. Can they get it? And that's 2 points on the layup. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
Teague with the ball. Picked up by Joseph. A three from Anderson.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
Yeah, and even though it's early, I mean, that's a great sign for them for the rest of the game.
3 consecutive baskets have come right at the rim. Defense had better start buckling down and tightening up.
Yeah, they're getting exposed right now.
Now Ross. With 1 on the clock. Now the second quarter. We're getting ready to start up. And from what you guys have seen so far, from Cleveland, what's your take?
And a good start for this club. I like the way they played together, really moved the ball and did a nice job offensively.
Yeah, excellent ball movement, and it's paid off on the scoreboard, too.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Carter. Chris Paul is out there with Harden. Then there's Anderson Varejao. And it's Nowitzki in at the power forward. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Cleveland leading by 6. Harden has a wide open look. A three-pointer off the mark. Here comes Vince Carter. Nowitzki, the pass to Carter. Harden outside. Launches it. Paul left side. Carter kicks to Harden. Back to Carter. Kicks it out to Paul. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And so Paul nails both of them.
Well, this is what you have to do when you're trailing. You've got to attack, be aggressive, and get to that foul line.
And perhaps cause some foul trouble along the way. I mean, that can have a big impact down the road.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. Goes up again. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
Well, he wants to get everybody on the same wavelength, that's for sure. And he may change up some things here as well.
It looks to me like he saw something that wasn't on the plan and picked now as the time to address it. I don't have a problem with that.
Felton with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. They get it again. And stolen by Nowitzki. Here's Harden. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Carter dishes to Varejao. Paul kicks to Carter. He feeds it to Harden. Shot clock at 6. Paul passes to Harden. And that one's good. And now it's a 3-point Brooklyn lead.
This is not a tough case to crack. I mean, if they want to put an end to this run, they'll need to start getting back on defense.
Now they continue to fall asleep in the transition game, guys, and everybody needs to hustle back, turn their heads, find the ball, find their man.
Here's Nowitzki. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Can't say I'm surprised that one didn't fall. He can barely dunk it in the pregame layup line. Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier. Right back to the basics there, using the one-hand slam for that one.
Doesn't he make the basics look pretty exceptional?
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
Well, he should stay with those basics in a tight ball game because we've got one here tonight.
No one near Felton as he lets it go. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
That's like a layup for him. He's just wide open out there.
And Paul gets it to go in. Paul's got 6.
Wow, this has been a thriller. I mean, the way these teams are battling, just going back and forth.
Would you like to bet that this game may end on a buzzer beater? How much would you bet?
Harden kicks to Paul. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. And it's Carter missing.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble. Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Love grabs the board. Felton dishes to Plumlee. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Luke Longley's checked in for Love. Johnson comes in for LeBron. Smith checked in for James Harden. And Levine subbed in for Raymond Felton. Cleveland trails by 3. Levine. That one rolling around and rims out.
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Plumlee. From deep, McLemore. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Question is, do they go 2 for 1 here?
Can they get a good shot in time? That's the question.
Brooklyn leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. To the wing on the left. For the 3. Count that one. McLemore's got 6.